So it's men's fault, and I completely agree. Coming right up. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Common Sense, Logic, and Reason, and as always, thank y'all for joining me today. So the other day, I was, browsing through YouTube videos, and I saw a video entitled, "Are Black Men Failing Black Women?" And if you look at the thumbnail, it was a picture of Vivica A. Fox and three other females that I didn't recognize. And I didn't even bother watching the video because I knew it would be another one of those "no black men ain't shit" videos. These black females love to make these videos out there. But I later thought about it, and I have to agree. Yes, it is black men's fault, and not just black men, but men in general. And here's why. Let me explain. There's an old saying that all evil needs to prosper is for good men to do nothing, and I will add to that good women as well. Now, doing nothing is the reason why we see most of the issues in society today. The reason why political correctness is so rampant today in society. The reason why feminism has just run amok in this country. And this is the reason why you see such nonsense like the drag queen story hour. Only the only way that these things can happen is if good people do nothing, just sit idly by and do nothing. And evil, if you leave evil unchecked, it's going to run rampant, as we see. And evil is never going to stop, because evil is not about resolving conflicts. If you and I, we have a conflict, we can sit down, we can resolve it, and we resolve this issue and we're moving on. That's not how evil works, because evil is not about solving resolution. Evil is about an agenda and pushing an agenda, and this is why it keeps moving. Every time you turn around, there's more victims and more victimhood that these people spew, and more people crying about the need for rights, even though they have rights. And again, the only reason why this is happening is because good people have stood idly by the last 40, 50 years or so and let this nonsense just to the point it's just rapid now. Now, the day that men stand up and say enough, the day we do this is the day the foolishness will stop. Because right now, evil thinks that it's unstoppable now, that it can't be checked because it hasn't been checked for so long. Now, this is one of my main issues with MGTOW, and I always say that, going your own way is not going to stop evil. It's just going to let evil continue. And you can say, well, I'm going my own way to keep myself out of harm's way, which I can't fault any person for taking themselves out of harm's way. But the thing about evil is when you move out of harm's way, eventually evil is going to keep coming back to you. And if you keep moving east, and evil is going to keep creeping east, and you keep moving, and evil is just going to keep creeping upon you, eventually, if you keep moving east, you're going to be at the Atlantic Ocean, and where are you going to go? There's no way to go from there. And you can say, well, I'll get in a boat and I'll go to Europe. Well, the evil is already in Europe. So at some point in time, men have to stand up. And this is why I always urge MGTOW, you can't keep going your own way. You have to go to government and demand rights, and then you won't have to go your own way. Again, evil never rests, people. So yes, this is why I say it is completely men's fault. We sit back and let this nonsense, to the day we decide, it will end. And that's just my 2 cents on this, y'all. But as always, until next time.